Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Austin.
I'm Kenzie.
And I'm Sabrina.
Yeah!
And this is, you have to say it all in sync. And this is,
And they were roommates.
You did it.
I did it.
We have our first guest on the pod.
This is crazy.
It's me, guys.
And it's Sam.
We're moving
I'm
fast.
so excited.
We are moving fast. Well, she's our only best friend. So
Yeah, that's
Here
true.
I am. Here I am, guys. Been here all day.
it took a lot of time to get her on here.
Yep.
We had to
Oh.
contact her team and
Yeah.
and
Whole
I'm a busy
process.
girl.
she is a busy girl.
Yeah.
You are though.
Well,
She is, but she just moved 5 minutes from us, so she has no excuse.
I
That's
just, yeah, I decided that I didn't want to be that far away, so I live 5 minutes away now.
Thank God.
How is moving?
It was so stressful. I hate moving so much, and I've done it so much. Like, I've lived in LA
sucks.
for 3 years. I think I've moved like almost 10 times
It sucks.
because of the content house.
Oh.
They were always like moving us, so I've moved so many times, but this was like the easiest one.
That's
it just
good.
was a long drive,
Yeah,
like, over here
That's true.
it is a long drive. You know
to
what's
our
so
mysterious
our mysterious
designation.
town.
Our
that we live
mysterious
in.
location.
Yeah, mysterious location. If you guys didn't know, Sab was in a content house. I actually got asked to join that content house, and I said no.
I said no.
I said never will do a content house.
Thank God, that was
Yeah.
the best
Which I'm not.
decision.
I'm
you
not
made.
judging you though.
Oh, no, it was really fun. It was fun. Made some good memories. Met some good people that I'm really close to still. It was
Yeah,
just a little traumatizing.
Isn't that how you
Yeah.
met like Anna and Emma as well?
Yeah. So like, I would do it all over again to meet Anna and Emma.
Oh, that's
Aw,
sweet.
that was so nice.
That
was
was
really
really
wholesome.
nice.
That's really
Yeah.
cute.
What'd you say?
I said that was really wholesome.
Oh yeah,
No, it was worth it. But there was just a lot of stuff that happened where I was like, oh,
definitely a
shouldn't be
unique
happening.
experience.
very much.
Very
Actually, though,
unique.
but like I kind of felt like I was in a sorority.
You
know? So I feel like it wasn't that unique.
Yeah, the college experience you'll
Yeah.
never have.
Exactly.
that is really true.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'll pass.
Yeah. Thank God.
Thank God I did.
Thank God you did.
I think I
Yeah.
would leave within the week. But
100%. Yeah.
good for you for
How
sticking
did we
it
get
out.
here? Wait, why are we talking about the content house?
Because
I
you
don't
said
know.
you moved
Oh,
thousands
yeah.
of
Oh, I
times.
moved a lot of times. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, and
So
now
I'm used
you're
to
down the
moving.
street.
I'm literally 5 minutes away. Like I drove over here this morning and I was like, that took 5 minutes. That's crazy.
It was so funny though, because like I was sending Sab like millions of houses because I was like, if she doesn't move here, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah.
We went to like multiple houses.
Yeah.
with
We were
her.
like really looking.
we were like your mommy and daddy.
Mhm. I was like,
we would pull
are
up
a
with her.
group. We all have to approve the house
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
get it. But this one, you guys didn't tour before I
We
moved into
didn't
it.
know.
But it's like the
Yeah.
best one.
That's great.
Mhm.
It
Yeah.
is the best one. It was also funny because we were like asking the realtor all the questions, me and you.
We
Really?
were like pressing them.
Yeah,
Were
we
you
were like-
really? I didn't even know that.
I was like, so like how many people have applied so far? And like I was really
Well,
getting
you
the
have
insights too.
experience.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what you're doing.
You do know what you're doing.
Yeah.
I didn't know what I was doing.
Well,
I was just
you,
like, please give me the house, please. Like,
Yeah.
please.
you got it though.
I did get the house.
We have a guest.
Another guest.
Another one.
Me and
Say
Ivy have
something.
some issues.
Oh, can you say something?
How about we go arf?
Arf.
Arf.
Arf. There we go.
Aw.
That was her introducing herself. Okay, no.
Okay.
Okay.
Love you, girl.
We're like,
So
okay, wait. What is our topic for the day? Friendship, right?
I think we should just talk to Sab, ask
Okay.
her about some things.
Am I the topic?
You're the topic of the day.
Yeah.
That's so exciting.
How do you feel?
I feel this is interesting because you guys know, I mean, you might not know, I have a podcast, so I don't ever get asked the questions.
Yeah.
So this is really exciting for me. I'm very happy to be here.
And it's cool because like we were on your podcast
Mhm.
as guests. Now you're on ours as a guest.
I know. This is so full circle. I'm so
Yeah.
excited.
So exciting. Well, do you want us first talk about how we met? Because I feel
Yes.
like we did talk about this on Sab's podcast,
But the people want to know.
but the people want to know.
Let me think.
Yeah, let's
We
see if
met-
this is the test to see if she
Yeah.
actually remembers.
I remember. I met Austin when we all went thrifting.
Yep.
That's when I met Austin. But when I met you, I went over to your house. We had a mutual friend and we got introduced to each other. I went over to your house. I was sitting on your couch for like a couple hours.
Mhm.
And you were like, hey, so like, what have you been up to? And I was like, Well, lots of things.
Yeah.
And then I kind of trauma dumped, and you just sat there
and sobbed.
and cried.
I did cry.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah.
And then I was like, no, it's all good. I'm fine. And we've been inseparable since.
We have been. But it's good because it's not a trauma bond. It's just, I just like felt for her.
Yeah. It wasn't a trauma bond at all. It was just more like, that really sucks. And I was like, yeah, but it's okay. And then
I think I also trauma bonded to you. Like, not trauma bonded. I trauma dumped to you
totally.
and told you like what I've been through. And then we were like, damn, like.
It was also nice because neither of us were like, it's okay. We just kind of listened to each other.
Yeah.
Which was nice.
Yeah. And now she lives next door.
Yep. That's the story.
It's awesome.
And then
Cute.
we met when we went thrifting.
Yeah. And ever since, we're homies.
The three amigos.
Yeah, the three amigos, literally.
Honestly.
Also, I feel like we say this about all of our friends all the time, but I feel like we actually all, when we're together, could look related.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
We also
Like we really
slowly
are.
morph.
Like, yes.
We
Like,
have
the
been
more and
morphing.
more I've been hanging out with you guys in Soph and Hallie, like all of us. Yeah, I mean that was pretty much the group, right? Soph,
Oh
Hallie.
yeah, summer YOLO.
Summer YOLO.
Summer YOLO. It's our group chat. The more me, you guys, Soph and Hallie all hung out this summer, the more we morphed. And then suddenly I was wearing a lot of fucking jewelry.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a lot of it. Every finger, so many bracelets. Like
So true.
And then I went to Paris with Soph and Hallie, and all I bought was jewelry. I came back with so much jewelry, and I was like, oh, this is crazy.
Mhm.
Like, this is wild.
Yeah.
Soph is jewelried up.
Jewelry.
So is Hallie.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they both are.
Does Hallie wear silver or gold?
Hallie wears
Hallie
silver.
wears silver, Soph
I
wears
think
gold.
that's why I noticed, because
Yeah.
I notice gold a lot more than
Mhm.
like silver.
Mm-hmm.
I
So I
started
always
wearing
think
a lot of it.
Soph's the one that's like. But
No,
I guess
they
No, they both
both-
were like the same amount. They're just like opposite.
Can you tell we miss them?
Yeah.
They moved. Our best friends moved to New York.
to New York.
And it's like, I mean, we were already pretty close, but like we really started hanging out because we all lived like really close to each other,
Mhm.
and we were like spent the summer together. And then they were like,
Bye.
"Hey, plot twist, we're moving to New York," and we were like, "Wait, what?"
No, literally. Yeah, but I feel like this summer we got super, super close. And I feel like we all just were in like our prime time. Like we were all just like so happy.
Mhm.
Which we-
were.
Yeah, it was just so fun because I feel like we all like found each other at a perfect time.
Yeah.
I think I lost a few of my friends at that time. So did you.
Yeah.
And Soph and Hallie were moving, so I feel like it was just like the best case scenario. But I guess where I'm trying to go with this is like, how do you feel about like finding friends here in LA, like versus like where you're from?
That's a great question. I mean, it was so much easier for me to make friends growing up because I played a sport. So like I never needed to
Wait.
go out and look for friends.
Wait, what sport?
Track and cross country.
Oh yeah.
And
Wait,
She's a
what did
sporty
you do
girl.
in track?
I did the 4x8, the mile, and the 2 mile, and then cross country I did the 5K.
Oh, so you were long distance.
Yeah.
Girl.
Yeah.
So I was long distance too.
Really?
Yeah.
What did you do?
I did the 800 meter
Uh-huh.
and the 1200 meter, and then hurdles for some
You did
reason.
hurdles?
Yeah.
I never even considered hurdles. They scared the shit out of me.
I just thought it was so fun.
Really? I bet it
Yeah.
looks fun.
Yeah.
I'm
I
not
was just way too
understanding the
scared. I'm
lingo.
Oh yeah.
What?
I'm like, I'm not understanding the lingo. Like, what are you
Hurdles
talking about?
are when you know in the track meets when they sprint and jump over the things.
The
Oh
little
yeah,
Those are the
gates.
like
hurdles.
horses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We were horse kids.
Yeah.
Help. Why are you admitting that?
I've never thought of it like that, and
But
now I'm
like kind
cringing.
of, yeah. I did that. So I mean, I didn't
Mhm.
have to go out of my way to find friends because we just were always all together, like whatever we were doing, training. Because I spent so much time with like my teammates, so that was easy. But then I came to LA, and also it wasn't that hard because I came to LA to be in a content house, so I was always put
Sort
in
of like a
positions,
community already.
yeah, where I like made friends very easily. Now, other than that, like the content house in LA specifically, besides the content house, because I mean, like I was living with those girls, like I grew so close with them, and like our bond was so different because we were going through everything together. But it's been more difficult other than that, like finding real people just in LA specifically, because Everyone scares the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Everyone terrifies me. Like,
Yeah.
I don't put myself out there enough to make friends because I'm too scared to like be put in a situation where I'm going to get my feelings hurt.
Right.
So I just don't really
Yeah.
make friends. That's why like I'm so happy that we got introduced to each other because I don't think I would have gone out of my way
Right.
because I was so scared of everybody.
1,000%. Yeah, I feel like I knew that too because I've like met you a few times beforehand, but I always was like, she doesn't like me for some reason.
Everyone says that. Soap said the same thing to me. She was like, I didn't think you liked me. And I'm like, no, I actually was just scared of
Right.
everybody.
I get that.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I was so terrified. Like, when I was dating Cooper, he would like introduce me as his girlfriend and stuff. And I was just always like Cooper's girlfriend because I was so scared of like
Mhm.
being like,
Oh, yeah.
you know, out there.
Yeah.
Because I was just, I mean, I had some.
A little glitch.
I've been
Oh.
put in positions where like I've been, how do I say this without like getting in trouble? I've been put in some tough positions throughout some friendships I've had, which have kind of traumatized me. And
Understandable.
yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I get that.
After that, I was just like, I don't ever want to make friends again. And
Mm.
but that's not the right way to think of things, and you need to grow from things. And I did, and I'm very happy I did because I would have
Good.
literally been a little hermit crab in my apartment forever because I was just like, no, I'm done. Like, I'm over it.
Totally. I totally get that.
Yeah.
Did that make any sense?
No,
I
yes.
just like
Total
rambled a lot.
sense.
No, but this is your episode. This is your time to ramble.
But it's also not just specifically LA. Like, things happen everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Like, some friends are meant to come and teach you things and then like leave.
Yes.
You know?
And more than friends. you
Yeah,
know, like
relationships. Like, not everybody in your life is meant to be in your life forever.
Totally.
And as like soon as you learn that, then you can like take things with a grain of salt and not dwell over like a relationship and not let relationships affect future relationships. Did that make any
Yeah.
sense?
No, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
so true.
Because
It's
if you
so
like let
true.
it, if I tend to do this thing where I'm like, okay, this person did this to me, now everybody is like that.
I'm
Yes.
the same exact way.
Mhm. And that's not a good way to think because then you're jeopardizing like all of your relationships and you're sabotaging yourself from
It's
meeting
so
good
true.
people.
Yeah, we actually like just did a episode on dating, which you watched literally
Yeah, it was
probably
good.
2 hours ago.
It was really good.
And I did talk about how like I feel like I'm setting myself up poorly for like my next relationship just because I'm like still thinking about what this other person did to me. So it will cause me to like not protect myself more, but just like not be as open
Yeah.
to new experiences and new relationships. So
I mean, I think it's a good thing to take from your past relationship and like move forward cautiously in that specific area in which
Mhm.
like you were done dirty or like something went wrong, but you can't generalize every man because of something one did to you,
that is true.
which is something I did.
Mhm.
And I still do.
And you are a big man hater.
I am a huge man hater. The hypocrisy is crazy. Like, I can't believe I'm even saying that.
I kind of
Wow.
said it for you, but
Yeah.
sorry.
No, you're so right though.
We all are men haters.
I am, and I
Maybe not you,
say
'cause
it
you
with
are a
my
man.
chest. I have no shame in my game.
I'm like, yeah.
Okay, let me rephrase straight men.
Straight men. We
Straight-
had this
okay.
whole thing the last
Yeah.
episode where we were like, straight men are not real.
They're not. They're not real.
I'm glad we agree.
That's definitely a unanimous decision. They're not
Decision.
real. Yeah, decision.
They aren't real.
No.
We can agree on that for
Yeah.
sure.
Well,
Well,
Wait, there was one thing I wanted to touch on.
Yeah.
When you were talking about coming to LA and sort of like already having like sort of a community to like
yeah.
be in, and it wasn't like too hard making friends.
Mhm.
I will say this city is very making friends is very accessible and very easy.
Yeah,
Like
totally.
it is so easy because everyone's in the same position all the time, but like here more than ever, I feel like everyone's trying to like climb this social ladder.
Mhm.
So it's a double-edged sword because like you can make a friend every day
Yeah,
if you
totally.
want, and it's like hell yeah, my circle is huge. and then all of a sudden, like, I don't know, some shit might go down and you realize, wait, none of these people are actually my friends.
Yeah.
That was real.
Totally. I agree with you. I mean, I've learned like through experience that having a smaller circle is always better.
Yeah.
Because like when shit gets real, like you're gonna be able to tell who's there for you and who isn't.
Yeah.
And it is hard to do that here, to like, I guess, keep your circle small, because everyone is in such a bubble and it is such like everyone knows each other, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the party culture too. It's like
It's
you're
the party
friends,
culture for
you're
sure.
friends with everyone, but
Yeah.
it's like none of these people are actually my real friends.
Well, yeah, I think honestly, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I've actually stopped going out as much as I used to.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
The second I'm in my party
I
phase,
know,
you
I'm
don't
so
want to.
sorry. I know. My party phase lasted like 8 months though. Like it had to stop.
Oh no,
had
it did.
to end.
I did have to be like, Sab,
Stop.
are you okay?
Yeah, it had to end. It had to end. And it has ended. But I've realized that just like, I don't know, I kept going to these parties and like these things and just sitting there and being like, none of you guys actually care about me. And then I was like, this seems like, why am I here? You know, I would so much rather be like, when we would sit here with just us, Soph and Hallie, like that is my ideal, like,
Absolutely.
It's just
because it's like, I know
real.
every single person in this room really cares about me. And then when I'm at a
Yes.
party, I'm like, this is so odd. And especially because in LA, like everyone's like, I love you so much and you're my sister and I will die
Yep.
for you.
Oh
and
my
you're
god.
just like,
yeah.
Let's hang out
Wow.
tomorrow, and you're like, you're not,
You're not
gonna
gonna
text
text
me
me.
tomorrow.
yeah, I don't even think you have my number and you're not going to ask for it.
No.
You know, it's just odd to me. So I stopped going out as much because I was like, and I feel like it's so, I've gotten to a place where like the people we give our energy to and like the places we give our energy to, like energies can transfer, you know? Like it's, you have to be careful. That's where I'm at.
No, yeah.
I'm being very selective
Yeah.
of like where I go because I feel like it was draining me.
It is so draining.
I was so drained after my little phase.
But if you actually think about the concept of like going out, what is the fun in it? You go out and see the same exact people that you saw
Every
the
time.
day before, and you just wait around.
I feel like it's like keeping yourself
You just wait
occupied
around.
and like distracted and kind of just
Totally.
like filling this void. Because like when you have all these friends, then it's like, you know, when you don't choose to go out, like they're all out, and then you're like thinking, and then you'll start to think like, wait, shit, I have no real friends. So it's like I might
Yeah.
as well go out and distract myself from that thought.
True.
I feel like I'm not at that place anymore. Like I don't get FOMO anymore because I know who my real friends are. So I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm not missing out on anything here.
Yeah.
I
And
don't
like
get
even if you
FOMO.
guys are there, I'm like, cool, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have fun. Like
Yeah.
you know, it's not like that.
I
for
think
me
we're all
anymore.
definitely like very experienced in dealing with that. So
Yeah.
we're pretty past it at this point.
I think we all are. Like
think
we're
so.
all really good at like we go out when we want to,
Yeah.
but we don't need to.
We don't
No,
rely.
exactly.
No. Yeah.
But I was definitely at a place at some point where I was like, I need to go out every single weekend. I need to go out every night because I was just like so bad mentally that I was like trying to distract myself.
Yeah.
And I also turned 21 and it was like I could drink now and I could order drinks. Like I got to a point where I was like every time I went out to dinner, I felt like I needed to order a drink. And it's like I don't need to do that.
Right.
Mhm.
It's so unnecessary.
It's so true.
But like just because I was 21 and because everyone else was doing it, it's like, okay, yeah, I want a margarita. Like
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
I got to a point where I was like, this is so dumb. First of all, this is expensive. And second
True.
of all,
True.
it's just so bad for you.
Yeah.
Not even like the alcohol at all, but like that mentality is bad for you.
It's a bad habit.
It's
And
a bad
how
habit.
how do you think your mental health from then has changed to now?
It's, I mean, you guys saw that.
That's why I'm asking.
I'm so much better. Like I'm so much better, actually.
I can tell.
Because I just feel like I found so much peace with just myself, and like I had such a hard time being alone, like this entire year pretty much after I got out of the hospital. I just had such a hard time being alone because I mean I got out of the hospital, my mom moved in with me for 2 months, she like took care of me, and then she had to go home and I was like, oh my God, I'm alone. So I was going out every night. I was filling my void by like surrounding myself with people that didn't care about me, like every single night, going out partying. And that was so bad for my mental. It just made it worse, you know?
Mhm.
But I eventually started like, I don't even know what changed. Honestly, I don't. I don't know what changed. What did I do? I just started finding more peace with myself and like working, like actually doing things to like better myself and my career. And once I just kind of changed my mentality, like it was so much easier for me to like start moving forward and like taking steps to actually healing.
Just like one foot in front of the other.
Exactly.
Like it's not this overnight thing.
Yeah, and I thought it was. Like I got out of the hospital and I was like, I'm fixed. I'm
You
all
were.
good. Yeah.
You literally were.
I was like, no, it's fine. It's fine. But eventually I was like, you know what? It's so not fine. And then I was like, okay, cool. I'm not good. So like, let's move it forward.
Do you do therapy? Sorry, I'm just like, I'm just curious.
No. I, well, because I was 5150'd, I had to like kind of change my entire, like, how do I even say that? I guess it's not like all the people that were trying to help me. I had to change everybody. Like my therapist, my psychologist, everything had to change because it clearly wasn't working.
Right.
I got 5150. So when I got out, I was like changing it. But I also got off my medication. Like everything in my life pretty much changed. And then I just never really went back to therapy. I mean, I did it for a couple months. And then I don't know. It's different for everybody. I think therapy is a great tool for everyone.
Yeah.
But for me, it wasn't helping.
I mean, there was probably like a certain amount of space that needed to be taken for you to just be alone, and like you probably didn't feel like talking about everything. Like you went through a lot, and like you need time to process that.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm definitely going to go back to therapy. Like, I think everybody in this entire planet needs therapy.
Yes.
I just didn't need it. It wasn't helpful for me in that specific moment in time.
Yeah.
And I'm like going to find a therapist that's going to fit right with me, because therapy is like dating. You need to find the right one, you know?
Yeah.
It's really like dating. Like, you don't always match. And you have to break up with your therapist sometimes. It's like dating.
So true.
So
breaking up with your therapist is hard too.
It's hard. It's hard.
Especially when they're clinging on. And you're
No,
like,
it's
no,
hard.
babe, it's
You're
me,
like,
not
no,
you.
it's literally a breakup.
It's me, it's not you.
That's literally
and then
what
they're
I
like
had to
texting
do.
you, they're like checking in. And you're
Yeah,
like, "Fuck."
checking in.
They're like, you need therapy. I'm like, I'm not from you.
You're gonna be okay.
Sorry, I'm traumatized.
She's dumping.
She's dumping. She's taking a dump.
I'm taking a little dump.
That's funny.
Well,
That was funny.
we need to cheer this up.
Okay.
Ask her another question.
Okay, Sab.
Yeah.
Let's get into the present moment.
Ooh.
Enough dwelling on the past. Reflecting. What is new with you? What are you excited about and like currently working on right now?
I mean, we already talked about me moving. Like work wise?
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are some
Like
things
your book.
like yeah.
My book. I keep talking about it and everyone's like, where the fuck is the book? And I'm like,
No,
The
actually,
book.
where the fuck is the
The
book? Because
book.
I've been waiting for it.
Yeah, I
guys,
can't
listen,
wait.
everyone has a process.
Yeah. Every artist has a process.
I'm just whenever I'm not writing, that means I'm doing well. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah,
I mean,
you were saying this.
Yeah, so I've been happy.
Yeah.
So it's been hard.
So it's been hard because I'm right. Okay, so my book is about the last 3 years of my life, right? And those years were tough. So I have to go back and like relive a lot of trauma to write my book. And like the further back I go, the harder it is to write. And I started my book in January of this year. Like that's where my book starts. And it kind of goes back to like all 3 years. So the more I write, the like harder it is for me to write it.
Oh, I totally get that.
So
would be tough.
it's just hard. And I'm still writing, like it's still going to come out. It's just taking me a minute because I have to like unlock parts of my brain that have been like, you know, because sometimes your trauma just likes to erase things.
That's
Okay.
true.
We'll
That
be
is
patient, I
true.
guess.
Yeah, we'll wait.
I'll,
We're
like,
waiting.
I guess we'll wait.
It's gonna be like, it won't take more than a year, but definitely gonna take a little bit of time. I'm like, sorry guys, I'm happy.
No, literally,
Yeah, no,
let
that's
me
good.
be
I'm
happy.
Like,
No, but I'm just so excited for you because I feel like you're
It
so
had to
excited
happen.
about this thing, which is like so cool because I feel
Yeah.
like in our lives, like we're not excited about every single thing that we do. So
100%.
It's like a big
this
deal.
is like the first thing I've done, I think, since I started my career, where I'm like, this is because I want to do this, like
Yeah.
wholeheartedly. This is all me, and
Yeah.
it's all me. Like I actually wrote it all myself.
so cool.
So I'm like, I'm so excited for it, and it's also so therapeutic for me to like be able to say everything that I haven't been able to say. Like I've just kept it all stored away, and I finally wrote it, and I did it in a way where it's like art to me, you know,
For
Like,
sure.
'cause
That's
I'm also
great.
I tie in a lot of my poetry to it, so it was like
Oh,
very.
I can't wait for this. I'm dying.
We're our biggest fans.
Guys. It was really fun, and I'm really excited about it because I didn't want to like tell my story in like a, how do I say this? I didn't want to tell my story in like a shallow way, if that makes sense. Like,
Totally.
this is what happened, you know?
Yeah.
I wanted to actually get in detail and like talk about it the way it went through my head at the time. Like it's
Yeah.
very much, it's so personal,
Yeah.
but it's also fiction.
Yeah. So some parts of it are fiction.
Yeah, it's based loosely on my life, like,
Okay.
and obviously when you guys read it, you'll be able to know exactly.
Oh,
what's
I've read
going on.
some
yeah.
of it.
You know exactly what is happening,
Mm-hmm.
but
I haven't read it yet.
You need to
I'll
show
let you
'em.
read some of it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's based loosely on my life, but obviously, like, if I just wrote about my experiences, it wouldn't be a book. Like, it wouldn't make sense. It would just be a diary. So
Yeah.
I had to fabricate some of it and like make it flow, make
That's true.
more like make some characters have another plot line. Like,
Mhm.
you
You're
know.
also like artistic person.
Yeah.
And like from what I hear, a writer. So I'm sure like you wanted to kind of tie in, I don't know, some of what you have to give and
yeah,
make
like
it-
there's a lot
yeah.
of my actual imagination going into
that's
it.
beautiful.
So cool.
As well as like my story. I made it a whole thing.
Cool.
a whole
It's
mix
so
of
cool.
things.
I'm like so excited to read it.
I'm really proud of you for
Yeah, me
like
too.
having a passion project that
Thank
you are working on, and then like once it's done that you get to like put like invest, you know, time and
Mhm.
money into like this thing you're passionate about.
Yeah.
Like that's just the best.
It's so
Yeah.
cool. It's like so inspiring too.
It is, yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Sorry, we're like never cheesy, but like
Thank
it is.
you.
It's so cool.
We
It
just
is also
love our
cool.
little Sam.
We just love our little
Guys.
Savvy movie.
Don't hit me up
Savvy
like this.
movie. Savvy
Savvy movie.
Savvy movie. And you are like getting really into acting. Is that like your that's
Oh,
like
yeah.
your main
Yeah,
focus
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now, right?
yeah. I've always wanted. Well, that's the whole reason I even did social media. That's how I blew up. Was me fucking acting.
So cool.
Oh god.
No, but it is so cool because it's like, yeah, we always like cringe about the TikToks we've
I
made in
know,
the
I
past, but
know.
it's like,
But it's why I'm here.
dude, it's like
Yeah. I'd
you,
do it all over again.
you can also say that you are an actor, like an actress and not a TikToker, and that's
Yeah.
like really sick. Not saying that
That is
TikTokers
sick.
are cringe, by the way.
No, that's not what we're saying at all. It's just I started my like I was a theater kid. I like wanted to go into the film industry since I was little, and I am a film geek. Like I've always loved everything about the film industry. So it's not I'm not saying like I don't want to be called a TikToker. I fucking am a TikToker. Like I will take that.
So
Yeah.
am I, babe. Like,
yeah,
and
like
that's
whatever.
okay.
It's not a big deal to me, but I also want to be taken seriously in the acting industry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it's a bad thing to say, you know, like your career's been made from this or that.
Yeah,
you know, it's
no.
like it's just a
Like, I'm
launching
so
platform.
grateful.
Yeah, it's a starting point.
Exactly.
And every successful person that we look up to,
Started
whether we
somewhere.
know it or not, started somewhere that they're not too proud of.
And
But it got
honestly, a
them,
lot of
like-
like huge pop stars and huge actresses and actors
Yeah.
started off of social media. So it's like
Yeah.
I have no shame in that at all.
Absolutely not.
Like at all.
Like their shit was cringe.
I really don't understand why people have shame in it. It doesn't make much sense to me.
I don't know either. I think
Wait, yeah.
Cause it's like whatever, you know? Who cares? Everyone's posted some cringy shit. It's not a big deal.
Oh yeah.
We've all been there. And like, I don't really, if it got me where I am, I don't care.
Exactly.
That's so true.
Yeah.
Wait, now I'm thinking of
That's
it, and I'm
real.
like, why is it cringe?
I don't know why it's, I get it. Like, sometimes I watch back some of my POVs and I'm like, ooh, girl, like, you did not need to be doing all that in your bedroom at 2 a.m.
right.
That was a lot. Like, the tears, the makeup, like, the POV. A high school student walks in and
Right.
Okay, like, all right.
Oh, but it's cute. Like, you were
It's
passionate
cute.
about it.
I was so passionate
That's,
and I
like,
was
fucking
so
great.
creative. And
Yeah.
I did the whole thing. I'll take it. But I will, like, I'm not going to sit here and act like I don't watch them sometimes and go, ooh, like.
I think it's because, I honestly think it's because first of all, when TikTok came out, like, everyone was like, that's cringe. I'm not doing that
We
because
bashed it.
like, yeah, we all did. It was like, I'm not doing that. That's so cringy. And now it was the thing. And then now TikTok has gone such a different direction that I'm sure everyone's like, oh no, that my old videos are so cringe. It's like,
Yeah.
but it was such a different time. Like, every single time
It's
in our
so
life
true.
is so different that it's like, yeah, it probably is fucking cringe now. But back in that time, it was cool.
It was cool.
Yeah.
That's why I'm also like, no one can tell me I was cringe. You guys are the ones that hyped it up.
Yeah, there was
You guys are the ones that told me to keep doing it.
clearly there was something there.
Yeah,
that was like worth
it was
watching.
You guys were entertained by it, and so was I. And we all got to
In
giggle.
period, you
In
did your
period.
job.
You know, it's
Oh,
not
period. Thank you.
Come
I think
on.
my POVs were cute, and
They
also,
were.
can I just say how not shaming, but not shaming to any adults, but like how crazy is it that like adults are full on in it now?
Yeah, they are.
Making
Yeah, my mom.
TikToks and like everyday people who like
Yeah.
have no connection to the social media world are like putting themselves out there because it's
think it's
become
awesome.
such a tool.
Yeah, I think it's awesome.
Oh, I love mom talk.
How crazy!
I think
I
it's so
love
fucking cool.
mom talk,
Like,
I love
everything
dad
about
talk.
TikTok is awesome.
It's
And
pretty,
like I stand by that. I don't care if people say it's cringy. Like I get my recipes off of TikTok.
Same.
I get my furniture off of TikTok.
Workouts.
it's
workouts,
so crazy.
like,
Makeup tips.
Makeup tips. I actually sat on my phone for like an hour and just watched makeup artists like do these special effects videos because I'm like,
Uh-huh.
you guys are so cool. Like,
and the younger
is such a hub
kids who
for,
are
like,
so
talent.
the younger
Oh my
kids
God.
who are so cool.
That's my favorite. Okay, that's my favorite thing to watch on TikTok right now is the little girls propping up their phone, doing a get ready with me, and they're like, yeah, yesterday Rebecca, she did this to me at school.
I love
And I'm like,
those.
this is what I want to
Yes.
watch.
Yes.
Like, I love the drama from the 10-year-olds doing their makeup.
Because they're with it.
And they're so good at their makeup.
Yes, they are. Well, I think it's just because of TikTok,
Yeah.
everything's so accessible.
Yeah,
Like
it's
all
a
the
hub
trends.
for
Like the little
everyone's talent.
boys with like the cool baggy pants. And I'm like, oh, they're definitely like high schoolers.
Yeah.
And they're like in 6th grade. And
They're
I'm like,
so
you're so
cool.
cool.
It's
Yeah.
ridiculous, but it also makes me so embarrassed because I'm like, what I used to look like when I was 13 was not what these girls look
Listen,
like when they were 13. But
Times
that's
are evolving.
just
But
because
that's
time's
what people
evolving.
said
Yeah.
like our age 5 years ago, you know?
It is
But it's
true.
definitely speeding up.
But it's speeding up. Everyone's
For
growing up a
sure.
little
I
faster.
am
you know?
Yeah,
like if I
which
have
is
kids, I'm
crazy.
pretty fucking nervous to see what they're gonna look like. Like
Oh,
they're gonna be
God.
like
They're gonna come
walking
out
out
as the
and
Kardashians.
like literally. I was about to say like they're gonna be walking out in like full leather trenches
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
in like 5th grade.
I mean, but I
Yeah.
probably will dress my kid like that. So
They're gonna no. My kids will be wearing banana.
Banana,
Oh yeah, just
literally.
cool baggy shit.
cool baggy ass pants, like
Yeah.
belts, some like tank tops.
I cannot wait to dress my kids.
and a shit ton of jewelry.
and
Yeah.
a shit ton.
They're
Can
like,
never have enough.
They're like walking
They're
into
like, "Mom."
class. They're like dangling
Yeah.
everywhere. Like it's like
They're like,
super
Mom, these are
distracting.
falling off my fingers.
yeah.
I'm like, it's cool.
it's
Literally,
cool.
You won't be cool unless. What else is something we haven't touched on?
We talked about your book.
Mhm.
We talked about
Acting.
acting.
I was thinking about this earlier. I think it would be kind of cool to just touch on like I mean, this sort of ties in with the acting and everything, but
Yeah.
like what have you really like from a young age like been inspired by the most and like see yourself really like getting out of all this hard work?
I just love the entire acting industry, like the whole process of it. I am so like it is my passion. Like I love it. I love the idea of like getting a character that has nothing to it. Like there's no actual, yeah, you get a character breakdown, but there's no depth there. Like you make up that character. You bring that character
So
to life.
cool.
It is so cool to me.
Yeah.
And that's just all I want to do. And like when I watch TV, like any show, The Vampire Diaries, you know, like you fall in love with these characters.
Yeah.
And that's because the actor made you fall in love with them,
Mm-hmm.
which is so cool to me. That whole process of like getting a character, bringing them to life, filming it, putting it out there, and having people fall in love with that character.
that
is
is
so
cool.
It's so awesome.
Yeah, because you get to become this person. And I also love, like, just from auditions I've done and like things I've filmed, I love playing characters that have no resemblance to me at all.
Totally.
Like, let me play this crazy bitch. Like, I want to play that. Or like,
Yeah.
Who says you're not a crazy bitch? I'm joking.
guys, I am the craziest
I'm
bitch.
joking. She's not a crazy bitch.
Or like when I get like super rough, mean, like
Yeah.
I just love playing characters that have no resemblance to me, because like I couldn't hurt a fucking fly.
Yeah.
No.
But like I want to play like some crazy character where I can just like get so out of my comfort zone and become a person that like I obviously am not. Like that is so
Yeah.
fun.
So
I
cool.
think that's so cool. Like, and you could maybe like learn something
Yeah.
about yourself.
100%. You will learn
character.
things from every character you do, and like you will
So
bring
sick.
parts of yourself into it that you didn't know like were
Yeah.
there.
It's so awesome. I
It
think
is
that's
so
cool.
fun, and yeah,
I know
I
we're
think
gonna
it's so
see you
sweet.
all over our
Yeah,
like,
I'm
TVs
sure.
one day for sure.
Right.
Would you
Sick.
ever see yourself like writing for movies? Or
yeah.
shows?
I mean, I want to get my book developed
Yeah,
into
yeah.
a script.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Great
It would be
idea.
such a great script.
I think it would be a good like short what are they called?
a short film?
Not short film, like Normal People. It was just like a couple episodes of
Yeah.
a show and that was it, you know?
Mhm.
Oh, like long episodes.
Yeah.
And there's
Mhm.
like,
Maybe 8 and that's it.
yeah.
That's kind of what I see for it. Like I don't want it to be like a whole series, like more just like
just like a little special.
Mhm,
Yeah.
exactly.
Special, yeah.
A little
Like a little
special.
HBO special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what I want to do.
I can
with that.
see it.
absolutely.
But specifically in like my acting career, I want to be in horror. That's like what I want to do.
You would kill that.
Right?
I know you would kill that.
That's what I just want to scream.
I want to see
into
your
a
best
fucking
movie
camera.
scream.
Right now?
Holy shit. Would
no,
you?
No. I'm gonna scare the shit out of
Oh,
people
Ivy's gonna
around.
freak out.
Oh yeah, Ivy
too.
is gonna freak out.
Yeah,
Forgot
no.
about that.
Ivy's gonna freak out. Your neighbors are gonna freak
We'll ask
out.
her later.
Yeah.
I will though.
You didn't you do one and it
Off
was really
camera.
funny.
Yeah, the other night.
Yeah.
Remember?
It's just so fun.
Austin has a really funny movie screen.
I
It's
wanna-
pretty much just a few
We're-
voice cracks.
We're gonna turn the cameras off and just start screaming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do though. I just also think it would be so cool because like when you're filming something, it's not what like obviously, let's say you're doing like a sex scene, okay? Like it's not intimate, it's not romantic.
It's
like,
awkward.
It's awkward. It's weird. There's
I've
like
always wondered what that's
lights
like.
and production and like there's so many people there and it's not romantic. You know, there's like a intimacy counselor right there, like telling you where to kiss and what to do. Like it's not like that. But then you watch it back and you're like, holy shit, this is so cool.
They look so into each other.
You look so in love. Or then you like are filming some like horror movie and like you're being eaten by zombies and it's like not at all obviously like it's like prosthetics and shit. And then you watch it back and you're like, whoa, I just got eaten by a zombie.
so sick.
Like the whole process of it is just so cool to me. So
sick.
I agree.
anyway, I just ranted.
No, but that
That's-
just like shows how much you love it. Like you
Yeah.
can go on a tangent for
Yeah,
so long, and I think
I
that's
could.
so cool.
I just want to bring characters to life.
And you will, girl.
It's
And
so
you will.
cool. I
It's so
admire
cool.
it.
Me too.
I like low-key want to act in the future.
You should do it. Just like it's so much fun.
Yeah.
It's genuinely so much fun.
I'm like, I do act.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like for me, yes, I love playing like another character. That's like the one thing that I love about it is just like not being myself and
Yeah.
like, but I just don't. It's not as much of a passion for me as like music.
Yeah.
Because I love being myself. Like
Right.
I love sharing my story. So I think that's why it's like harder for me to like fully connect to it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well,
no, definitely.
But I
That
love
makes
to do
sense.
it here and there. Like I when I find a really good character, I'm like, oh my god, yes. Like
Yeah.
I want to do that.
It's
But
just so much fun.
so much fun.
Like you don't have to like commit your entire career to it, but it's
No.
so much fun.
Yeah, I think it's so sick.
Mm-hmm.
So, If you were to go anywhere in the world right now, where would you go?
Good one.
That was
Thank
a good
you.
one. I would go somewhere tropical, like maybe Hawaii.
Yes, we've been talking.
We need to
about-
do that.
Yeah, we have to.
We've
do
been
that.
talking about it. Like it's literally come up like 5 times.
I think we should do it for New Year's.
I agree. You've been wanting to go somewhere else for New
I just
Year's.
don't want to start my year off in Los Angeles, California.
Felt that.
Isn't that crazy?
Felt that, girl.
Everyone that lives here doesn't really want to be here.
It's just
No offense.
Real talk.
it can be a very toxic environment sometimes, you know. So I don't even want to have those vibes near me when I start off 2024. I need a good year, guys.
Yeah.
I need it so bad.
2024. Ew.
Yeah.
Okay, but
I'm gonna be
this
22
is
next
weird.
year.
22. Wait, same.
Doesn't that make you want to throw up?
Yeah, that's weird.
Well, guys, I'm still a baby over here.
You're
You
gonna
go
be 20.
22? Same.
You're gonna be 20.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
be 20.
You're not gonna be a teen anymore.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be 20 in like 7 months.
That's pretty crazy. Like,
I'm gonna be like basically 3 months.
Woo!
oh shit. 22.
December, January, February.
You're older
But
than
I'm
me.
feeling
Yeah.
22.
Ooh.
Fuck.
That's good.
Fuck. Yeah.
Fuck. That's wild. I'm like so scared to grow up. I just want to stay here in this age forever. Except
You know-
19's a really terrible age. Maybe like
It
21
is.
and then
I feel like I was the same way, but I'm also kind of like just so excited to like settle down and have like a peaceful life.
These are the crazy years.
These are the crazy.
But like, it's like, I want it, but I don't. Like, I want it in the sense that I know once I'm like in my late 20s, I'm gonna be like, holy shit, like that was really crazy and fun, and it
Mhm.
went by like that.
Yeah.
But also, right now, I'm like, get me out of this fucking torture. Like, this is hard.
Yeah.
Like, being an adult is
So difficult.
it's really, really hard, and there's no getting around it.
Nope.
yeah, that's just our life from now on.
It's just
We're
it.
fucking adults.
Like I was at Home Depot yesterday and I was like, what the fuck?
No, literally.
What the fuck do I do? Like, where do I go? What do I do? What do I need to hang curtains? Like, what do I
Yeah,
do?
right. It's lots of relearning.
It's
Real
relearning. I'm
world
like,
big kid
yeah.
stuff.
I hate it.
I hate
Me
it
too.
I like seriously miss being like 16 and like
Yeah.
Dude,
and just
right?
like living at home and like and just being stupid, you know?
But I also
Yeah.
feel like we're like 10 years older mentally than we actually are.
That's
Oh, yeah.
true.
I
in
always-
certain ways.
Yeah.
I always say like from the amount of life I feel like I've lived, I should be 52 at this point.
100%.
And I'm not.
Just living in a beach
I should
house.
be on like my second lifetime.
No,
at
for
this
sure.
point. Like my mom always tells me, she's like, you lived more, like you've been through more in your 21 years than I have in like my entire life.
Right.
And I'm like, yeah,
It is a crazy concept. Like it's
pretty
hard
true.
it's hard to grasp for
Yeah.
sure. But yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Have you learned anything since you've lived in LA? Like, what have you learned that like younger you didn't really like know before you moved to LA?
I have learned that every single person that comes and goes from my life is going to teach me something, and that you have to love everybody like so deeply and like give them so much love, and just like everybody was put on this planet to give or receive love. Like that's what we're here for.
It's so true.
And
That
there's
is so
nothing
I
that
kind of just got chills.
Yeah,
that's what I'm here for.
I honestly like have never really thought about
Ooh.
that, so I guess that's something I've learned today.
Yeah. And like I mean, there's no reason to ever treat anybody with disrespect. Everyone's going through something. You gotta spread kindness and it'll come back around to you.
It's
Absolutely.
so true.
Karma's real for sure.
Karma's real, and good karma is even more real than bad karma.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's so wild. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, if you really think about it, like, we're all like
Just doing our best.
linked together
Yeah.
from beginning of time. Like, we're
Mhm.
all like
Everybody's equal.
related, like in this
We-
big scheme.
But
Maybe
yeah.
not related. I, wouldn't
mean-
say related,
I
but I'd
mean,
say
we're like
connected.
extensions. Like, yeah, like we're all this sounds so cringe and cliche, but like we're all one.
Mhm.
We all
We're
are
like a
one.
one big sea of like.
I agree with you, which is why it's like so pointless to me to like be hateful towards other people.
Absolutely. We
Yeah.
are all like at the same level of
Mhm.
life.
And we're all just doing our best. It's so that's like my biggest thing that I've learned is just to be kind to other people because like
Sorry.
I've had so many people be unkind to me and it's just like so pointless to me. And I just at the end of the day like just show sympathy towards everyone even if they're being unkind because it's like I hope you figure it out.
Just
dude.
be the bigger person always.
Yeah.
Like
100%.
I mean, at the end of the day, like they're just deflecting
Yeah.
what they're struggling with.
100%.
Absolutely.
So like, you know, again, being one, the least you can do is just kind of like be there for them.
Yeah.
Because it really is sad. Like they're struggling.
Mhm. It
we
is
all, and we
sad.
all are too. It's like we
Yeah.
all are going through struggles and they might be bigger and some might be smaller, but it's
Yeah.
like we all are just trying to figure out life.
It's
Like
That's why,
honestly.
like, I mean, you so many people like literally to my face like will call me a people pleaser or like, yeah, yeah, or they'll like, I get told all the time I'm way too nice, like all the fucking time. Everyone just tells me I'm way too nice to people, but it's just, yeah, like why not? You know, I would rather be nice to people even if they do like something that upsets me because I'm not going to let someone else's actions like take away from who I am, like who I know I am.
Yes.
There's also no such thing as too nice.
I know, and people
Like-
say that to me all the time. You've heard people say that to me.
Yeah.
It's just like, no, I'm not. I'm
no, you're just
me.
nice.
Like,
you're
I'm gonna
just
just-
you.
And that's
myself.
okay.
Yeah,
Like, why is that a bad thing?
I think the same thing. Like, why do people like people are always getting on my ass for like being kind to people that weren't kind to me? And I'm like, well, why wouldn't I be?
Exactly.
Like, I didn't like the way it felt when they treated me that way, so why am I going to treat them that way?
Yeah.
You know,
Exactly.
be nice to everybody. That is
Literally.
my tip of the day, even if they're not nice to you.
Exactly. Or just like don't even give them the time of day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
just
like,
go
it's-
on your
That's
own
my other
path
thing,
and
you know, like if you don't like someone, don't go out of your way to be mean to them.
no.
Don't be around them.
Just don't talk to them
Just don't
ever
talk to
again.
them. Exactly.
It's not that hard.
Also, really hard thing for me to learn, but like it's the truth, and like you're gonna have to accept it one way or another. But like, although it sucks when someone's like being an asshole to you, but like at the end of the day, it's completely your decision to let that affect you.
Yeah.
Like, and it sucks, but it's true.
I mean, yeah, that's what I've learned over the past year too.
Yeah.
It's like, whatever. Not everyone's gonna like you. And it's not your job to like figure out why they don't like you.
No,
And it's not your problem either.
no,
It's
yeah.
their problem.
It's their problem.
Because they don't
100%.
see how amazing you are as a person. You know
It's
what I'm
so
saying? They're
true.
missing out. How did we get on this like inspirational topic?
Yeah,
Yeah,
oh my
but
God,
it's
guys,
awesome.
we're getting deep.
I
We
love
are
it.
getting deep, but it is so true. Just be kind to everyone.
Mhm.
Because you also never know what's going to happen to you tomorrow, you know?
Yeah.
Like, just appreciate every single
Yeah.
day.
That's what I'm saying. Be
Live
nice
life
to
to the
people.
fullest. YOLO.
You don't know what's gonna happen.
YOLO. Fucking YOLO.
Peace and love.
Peace and love and YOLO.
Peace and love and YOLO. And you know what? It's just so true. I'm gonna get peace on my foot. She's gonna get love, and you're gonna get
Aw.
YOLO.
Oh.
You get stuck with the YOLO.
I have to get YOLO.
I'll take the YOLO. You can have the peace. That makes more sense.
Okay. Yeah.
I actually want to get matching tattoos.
I'd be down.
YOLO.
Would you guys do it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
do it.
I would get peace.
I'll take any excuse to get a
Hey.
tattoo.
Same. Come here. Oh, you're tired. Come here. You can come say hi.
YOLO.
I would get peace on the bottom of my foot.
You would. That's why. I was like, this doesn't make sense.
I
for
would
me.
get love on the bottom of my
I
foot.
definitely would get YOLO.
Hell yeah.
Hell
We're
yeah.
doing it.
So let's
But
do
I
it.
heard tattoos on the bottom of the feet wear off really quick.
Maybe Sab said that so then they'll fade.
Oh.
She's
You're
like-
tricking us.
Maybe.
We could get toe knuckle tats.
That's crazy.
Wait.
That would hurt so fucking bad.
Yee! I will so get it.
I would.
I'll get the YOLO and then I'll get the smiley face here.
I want to get it on
Aw.
the side of my foot.
I already have one.
Oh, really? What is it?
It says self-love.
Take your sock off. Cute.
Aw, that's really cute. I love it.
No free feet.
No
you
free
guys.
feet.
No free
Go
feet.
check it out on
No
Wiki
free
Feet.
Wiki.
They're on Wiki Feet.
Really?
I wonder if
You've
mine
never
are
checked if you're on WikiFeed? Because you definitely are.
I don't want to know if I'm a wiki.
I'm a wiki.
I don't want to know what
Victim.
they're doing on there.
That's true. Well, thanks so much for coming on.
Of course. Thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah, anytime. If you ever want to
And-
rant, you are welcome to come on.
I love ranting.
Oh, we love to. We love to
Yeah.
rant.
So much.
Since you're down the street, feel free to pop
be back.
over anytime.
Y'all,
She'll be over tomorrow. Like,
Yeah.
it's not that crazy.
Literally. We're like hanging out after that.
Yeah,
Let's
literally.
be real.
Well, we love you very much.
I love you guys.
Thanks,
Thanks for hyping me up. It was
girl.
really-
You are
Aw.
literally like our bestest friend. I just like seriously, just catch myself being like, oh, Sav is just the best,
guys.
and I'm so
blushing.
happy I met you.
We admire Sab.
Yeah, we do.
Guys.
Okay, it's getting so cheesy. Can you
All right.
Yeah.
can you talk about the comment thing?
Yeah. Okay. So
I'm like, all right, I'm done being sappy.
I'm like tears in my eyes over here. Like,
All right. We say this every episode, but comment if you're watching the YouTube video. Comment below if you're listening. Go over to the YouTube video. Drop a comment on what you want to hear in the next podcast. If you have any requests, we're open to everything and anything. So
And if you think of any other people you would love us to bring on,
good idea.
Sab's the first one.
Literally any ideas you have for us in this podcast, it's open. And like literally, I don't know.
We love you guys.
And we love you.
We love you.
I love
Bye.
you
Okay, bye.
too. Bye. Bye.
That was awesome.